Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sarah. I'm a fourth year teacher that just moved from first to second grade, and this is a very typical week in my life. I forgot to film yesterday, so today's Tuesday, so I'm gonna be taking you with me this week as I go to the gym, as I go to school, what my afternoons look like. I'm gonna try and mix in some social media tips because I've had a lot of people reaching out the last couple weeks that are making goals for 2023 about starting up and making content this year on different social media platforms. So I'm gonna try and sprinkle that in when I can. And yeah, just come along with me. It's Tuesday and I am starting my day off getting ready for the gym. I go to Planet Fitness, so it's about 25 minutes away from me and 10 minutes away from my school. So I get up at 5:30, leave the house by 5:45, get to the gym around 6:15, work out until 7, shower, and then I'm at school by 7:30. All right, I don't know why the lighting's so weird here. It's like very bright on my face, but we just showered at the gym and we are headed to school now. We're leaving at 7:20. We'll be there around 7:30. I've never really paid attention to it until I was vlogging today. I'm like, I wonder how long it does take me. It only took me 6 minutes to get from the gym to school. First thing I normally do when I get to school is go grab my attendance, but I forgot because I was talking to my principal as I walked by, and I'm just gonna bank on my teacher bestie bringing it to me. First thing I normally do is plug in and turn on my projector and then get my slides up, and I kind of preview them for the day so that I know what we're doing. For breakfast, we're doing another Fairlife chocolate protein shake, 30 grams. And then I will get my laptop open, and I always check my personal email, my social media email. I usually check my Amazon storefront to see how it performed yesterday, and then I will open up my school email and start to respond to emails that I have, or check the staff out email, which tells us who's not here and things like that. So I borrowed my mentor teacher's Haggerty book yesterday for something, so I'm gonna go return it to her. Just like a little pause, because this isn't just like a teacher week in my life, this is just a Sarah week in my life. Part of like sharing content and working with brands is that brands will literally expect you to do so much for them for the bare minimum. So I set to share this email that I got. It's an Amazon clothing brand, and they want to send me 2 or 3 items for free, which is probably like $30 to $40 of product, maybe $50, right? Like not that much. And they want every single product they send me, like of the 2 or 3 items, to each have their own Instagram post. No, you want me to feature your stuff in an Instagram post? Like, you gotta pay me. So just a lot of like when I check emails and things like that, I'm just looking through it and I'm deleting it, because this is not worth my time. To get 3 free pieces of clothing, to do an Instagram post for each one, not worth it, sorry. Especially when you're an Amazon brand, like I know you have a budget, so just saying. And then there are great Amazon companies that will pay you. So I work with Amazon live stream. So sometimes Amazon brands will pay you to show their clothing, and they'll send you the clothing for free. Like this company wants to send me 15 items from their store and then pay me to do an Amazon live. But if you're getting new to social media or like marketing or advertisements, brand deals, anything like that, like you need to clarify with the brand before. So I told them my rate for one dedicated Amazon live stream, and then in their last email, as they were sending me the link, they very kind of casually said, the premise is that our products must participate in more than 2 live broadcasts. So I just want clarification on that. Like, you want 2 dedicated live streams, then you're paying me the rate for both. Or are you just saying, we'll pay you for one, but then eventually down the line, they need to show up in another, but it doesn't have to be just their clothing. So always clarify with brands before you go ahead and send off your, consensus that you're gonna do it, because sometimes brands will try and be deceptive. Last piece of Amazon brand deals advice is that typically when you're working with them, they're going to send you free product. they will give you a list of items. So they sent me 42 items to choose from, and I'm able to pick 15. If you do not like the clothes on there, don't do it. Like, yes, you're thinking, oh my gosh, they're gonna pay me though. Like, they're gonna pay me. Well, if they send you 15 items of clothing that, one, you don't like, you're never gonna wear them, they're gonna clog up space in your house, and you're gonna either throw them out or donate them, which donating is a great option, but I'm just saying, like, is it worth your time? Yes, if they're gonna pay you X amount of money, that's awesome, but if it's not even clothes that you like, is it worth broadcasting and sharing on your platforms? Because if you really don't like those, and you're kind of losing your brand authenticity, and I'm saying, morning. Sorry, in the morning they come in, they swap out our trash. I'm only saying that because I've done it. So I've done sponsored Amazon live streams or, you know, collaborations where I just got so invested in what they were paying me that I didn't care about the clothes that they sent me. Or I just picked things out that I thought I'd like, but I really didn't end up liking them. You want your following, whoever it is, whether it's a teacher following or fashion following, whoever follows you and trusts you on your platforms, they're trusting that you're being truthful and honest. And I feel like I've learned my lesson, and authenticity is more rewarding and more beneficial to growing your platforms than just making a buck. I just got an email that our morning staff meeting tomorrow morning is like an independent study, which means that we don't have to like meet in the cafeteria, which is what we normally do. So I'm very excited about that. And now we are gonna start to grade some work from yesterday. Yesterday we did a story starter, and I just came up with it. It was random. It says, one day I woke up and I noticed I had wings. I decided I was going to make the most of my new gift. I decided I was going to, and then I gave them an example, it's on the board over there, of what my story was, filled out the whole front and back just to show them that in 15 minutes, they could fill this out. Like, if you don't stop writing and you just keep adding details and adding things to your story, you could write for 15 minutes. So kind of like what I do at the beginning of first grade. I didn't do it this year because I'm in second grade now, but in first grade, I would always try and build their reading stamina. We try 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Yesterday, we started at 15 minutes, and I wanted to see if they could just write for 15 minutes. Tomorrow I'm gonna do another day of 15 minutes today because that was kind of hard. And then tomorrow we're gonna say 20 minutes. I want you to try and just write for 20 minutes. We're gonna file these, and then I'm going to print out our next story starter for our student support today. So a story starter I came up with a couple days ago that I thought they would like is, we finally convinced our teacher to let us have a yes day. I started to make a list of all the things we could do for our yes day. And then it's giving them just like the full blank prompt of, what are we gonna do? So I think I'm gonna do that one today because I feel like they'll be really motivated to actually write that one. While I'm waiting for my document to print off, I kind of feel like I'm in PJs today. Like, I know I'm not, but these lounge pants I got from Kohl's years ago are so comfortable. And I'm wearing my little fake Uggs from Amazon. And then this new Pumi, I don't know if I'm saying that brand right, Pumi Skims Dupe bodysuit. Like, I literally am the most comfortable I've ever been in my life at school. And I kind of feel like a fraud because I kind of feel like I'm wearing PJs, but I know I'm not. And then this oversized jean jacket is my sister's, I'm pretty sure. It's Wild Fable brand from Target. Sometimes things take a very long time to come off the printer, so we're gonna go see if it's ready. It's not here yet, but my teacher bestie did get me my attendance. Still waiting, so I'll show you my story starter from yesterday. I told them that they can have it be kind of like realistic fiction. Like, they can, obviously the story starter is not accurate because it's the day I woke up with wings, but it can be realistic because I actually do have a friend named Rachel in North Carolina. Rachel, if you're watching this, I wrote about visiting you. So anyway, I'm gonna do the same thing for today's. I'm just waiting for it to print out. All right, it is 8:06. I have 24 minutes. I forgot that I have a meeting today during my prep, so that's pretty typical here. I have meetings during Tuesdays and Thursdays prep, and then sometimes on Friday. So I kind of have to get crafty with my planning in the morning. So this morning I needed to prep for math, I needed to prep for science, and I needed to prep for student support and wonders because the only break I'm going to have between now and then is my lunch, which is about 25 minutes. So not enough time. And I just want to eat my lunch during my lunch and scroll on TikTok and Instagram and decompress because by midpoint of the day, I am exhausted. Today for independent work, we're going to try this one. We introduced 3-digit numbers last week for like 3 days. And then this is our second day of it this week. We're working on word form and expanded form. And I like this one because it actually has all the answers down here. So they can kind of just look here and say, which one makes sense for number one, number two. They can cross out as they go. So I usually don't give my students independent math work. iReady math is so wordy, it can be challenging. So I usually guide them in independent work, or we do it in small groups, or I send it home for additional practice. But this one looks pretty manageable today, so we're gonna give it a try. I feel like every teacher has that one area of their classroom that's just disgusting, and like you don't get to see it in social media because it's like we hide it. So this is mine. This is my extra desk because they thought another teacher would come in here and work with me, but they don't. This is our tech cart, and this is all the science stuff. So like we use FOSS, which I think is a pretty old science program. I think we're looking to change it, but it's just so bulky. There's so many materials. Like I can't just like keep this in like a 10-drawer cart or like in my resource cabinet because it's literally so much. Like all of this is what we're using this unit, but then all the rest of it is like hidden up here because it's just like so bulky. So when I'm making my plans for the next week, I'll see, all right, we're gonna do investigation 2 next week. We're gonna do part 1, 2, and 3. And so I'll just write that in my plans, but then the day of, I'm like, all right, what materials do I need? Our grade level IA is amazing. She comes in every week and she will sort things. So everything that you see bagged right now, like investigation 2 part 2, investigation 2 part 3, she did all that for me because I don't understand, I don't know this program very well. She does it for everybody, but it's just so nice of her. All right, I have a question about the science, so I'm gonna go bug my friend Kelsey because she loves when I do that in the morning. The kids are gonna be here in like 4 minutes, but just to share, I'm so happy to be sitting at my desk again today because yesterday, one of the girls who won the lottery last week for my new ticket classroom management reinforcement plan, she picked sit at the teacher's desk for the day, which is like, again, a very fun, like experiential thing for them to do. She brought all her stuff over, her backpack under my desk, her coat on the back of my chair. Like, she loved it. And I feel like now that one person's done it, like everybody's gonna wanna have that experience. So I'm just enjoying my desk today because I didn't have it yesterday, and like I'm the kind of teacher that needs like a clean, open workspace to be productive and focused. So anyway, it is my lunch break. I have lunch at 11:30 every day because that's when the students have lunch, and typically during my lunch I get stuff done because I can eat my lunch during my prep because it's right after. And also I have a meeting during prep today, and I never feel bad about eating my lunch during my meetings because it's like, if I can't be in my classroom during my prep, then I need to use my lunch as my prep. So I can just flip-flop them, if that makes sense. So today is our team meeting for 2nd grade. So it's okay if I'm eating during it because we're kind of just like chatting about where everybody's at, content-wise, curriculum-wise, and anything that's like on the schedule for this week or this month. I need to start planning for next week. So during my lunch today, I'm just gonna start filling in what I'm doing next week. Next week we have no school on Monday because of Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and we have a half day PD on Wednesday. So I'm just gonna fill in what I'm doing for next week because I like to kind of get like a rough draft of what I'm gonna be teaching next week, and then that's what I use to make my slides. I'll show you guys. So my lesson plans have really evolved in the last 4 years. I used to do like a complete script of what I wanted to do my first year, and now I just literally write down what I'm doing in each block. So for each day I put what the special is going to be for that day because our school's on a 6-day rotation, not a 5-day, so it's different every day. So next Tuesday they'll have library, no specials because Wednesday's a half day, then art, then SEL. I just write that at the top so I can remember. I'll also write down students' birthdays. So on Monday, one of my students has a birthday, so we'll celebrate on Tuesday when she comes back. And then I will plug in the information for each of these. So for math next week, maybe we're doing 13.1, and then I'll fill in all of that. For science, I'll write the investigation number because we're doing FOSS for the curriculum. So I'll write investigation 3, part 1, part 2, part 3, things like that. And for student support, I'm probably gonna have all of my students again next week for student support because access testing is still going on. So I'll probably next week switch it up, and instead of doing writing prompts every day, we'll probably do like math support. And then for wonders, I'll write which unit we're in and which week we're in. I rarely have to make changes to this template. The only time I have to make changes to it is when we have a half day. So our half day schedule is different than our full day schedule. Like I said, there's no specials on a half day. So instead of doing math, science, student support, and wonders on Wednesday of next week, I'll probably do morning meeting, and then we'll do a little bit of math, and then we will have recess, and then we'll come back and do wonders. We'll do just shortened sections of each. It's the end of the day. I just erased our code word from today, which was giraffe. Switch the calendar to tomorrow, put our special for tomorrow. Now I need to run to the bathroom. I know it's the middle of January, but because of these massive windows, our room literally gets so hot. So every day I open the windows. All right, kids left at 3:30. It is 3:54. I normally am out of here by 3:45 or 4 o'clock, but I just went to go talk to my teacher bestie, tell her a funny story, and I just want to quickly email some parents before I go home, so I'm gonna do that. But I have to film a couple TikToks, so hopefully she'll be leaving here around 4 and then home around 4:30-ish. I forgot that I had to film an ad for a company, so I'm leaving now. It's 4:25. That's so late. I have a return that I need to do to Whole Foods because it's my Amazon package and that's where I drop them off. It's the closest drop-off location to me. But I really do not want to spend an extra 15-20 minutes going to Whole Foods, dropping it off, and then going home. So I'm going to do it probably tomorrow. All right, I ended up getting home at 4:45 and then Bobby got home like 5 minutes after me. It is 5:20 right now. I got home. I unpacked my gym bag. I haven't put my outfit for tomorrow in there yet, but I unpacked my gym bag from like all my dirty clothes this morning. Took in the mail, got some packages. I made my lunch and Bobby's lunch for tomorrow. And then I started he's having pasta tonight, so I started his sauce. Like I said, it's like 5:20, so I'm going to open these packages. And I also am drinking my colon broom shake right now. I'll explain a little bit about that in the next video. My colon broom shake, I got it off of Amazon, but you can also get it directly off their website. It's a little pricey, but basically I've been drinking it twice a day before meals. So before I work out, I drink it, and then I have breakfast after my workout, and then I drink it before I eat dinner. So right now, I'll eat dinner in like half an hour to an hour. It tastes like strawberry, so it's really, really good, and it's supposed to kind of cleanse you, help you de-bloat, lose a little bit of excess weight. I took it 2 weeks before my honeymoon, and then I didn't take it all the week of my honeymoon, even though I brought it. I had really good intentions, but I did not drink it. And then it's been about a week and a half since I've been back from my honeymoon, so I've been drinking it again. They say to wait 2 to 3 weeks before you start to see results, so I feel like because I had a week off in between there, it might be a little off for me. So I will have to keep you guys updated on this on Instagram and TikTok, but I like the taste of it, so I'm going to keep drinking it until I run out of it. If by the end of the container, I think there's like 60 servings worth, so technically a whole month of drinking it twice. And if I do not notice any differences after the month, I'm definitely not going to rebuy. But if I notice that I am losing some weight, or I am feeling less bloated, or just feeling better in general, I'll definitely repurchase. I'm so happy I got a tripod because now I can vlog on YouTube so much easier. I have an Amazon package, which is I'm pretty sure something that I ordered. These are the viral TikTok socks from Amazon. Maybe you haven't seen them, but I was told that these are the best socks, and I really like them because they're not super tall. I just like that they're kind of short. I'm going to try them on right now. I mean, why not? They are called mini crew socks. This is what they look like. They're like not nearly as tall as like boot socks, but they're like short. I think they're cute. I really like them. I will be linking those under my fashion must-haves on my Amazon storefront. It was $18 for a pack of 6. And then I specifically did not pack my gym bag yet because I got a PR package from Grace and Emma on Instagram. I just found them. And it's fun working with like boutiques and small businesses because sometimes you get to pick out what they send you, and other times you just kind of trust their judgment. And this is one of those cases where I just trusted her judgment. I don't know what she sent basically, but I'm just super excited to see because a couple teachers that I follow on Instagram were wearing her clothes, and I was like, oh my gosh, those are adorable. So we're gonna open it up together. I got this super cute necklace. I love it. Little daisies on it. And then these earrings are so cute. I would definitely not wear them to teaching, but would definitely wear these out on a date night. When I tell you I am obsessed with this shirt, I think what I like about people sending me stuff is like I would never look at the website and be like, I need that. That's so my style. I think what's exciting is like getting sent something.
It's never here. Is this live?
Yeah. No, it's not live. I can edit it out. But I won't.
Sorry.
It's okay. Anyway, so what I love about this, hi beep, is that she sent me something that she thought would look good on me or make me feel confident or beautiful, and it does. I love them. The jeans are super cute. I'm going to tilt it down just a little bit so you can see the bottoms of them. The jeans are definitely like a little cropped, but not bad. Like they go to my ankle, which is fun because like now I'm not gonna have cold ankles if I want to wear these with booties, like tall booties, so that there's no skin showing. But at the same time, they're not like wicked long on me. I like this combo together. For reference, this is a medium and I'm 5'10". And these are a size 8, which is what I normally get. All right, outfit number 2 is this cute, like I think I would call it like a light orangey or brown kind of color. I don't know. You guys can be the judges of that. Cute. This is the one with the open back, but it's not even that revealing. Like you can actually almost wear like a regular bra with it. And it's super comfortable, super soft, like I said in the unboxing. And then these jeans, man, she has some durable jeans on there. Or they should say they, Grace and Emma. They have some durable jeans on there. Again, a little bit snug on my booty, but very comfortable. I like this dark denim wash because I don't have a lot of dark denim jeans. And then these are a little flared at the bottom. Nothing crazy. Not like cowgirl yeehaw. I thought my tripod was supposed to fall. But like a little flared. All right, last piece of the trine, and then we got to go spend time with the hubs. This like tan or light brown, if you will, peplum, waffle knit type material, puffy sleeved shirt is so cute. I was just telling Instagram, I feel like I can wear it TJ because even when I raise my hands, as long as I'm wearing something high-waisted, you can't see my stomach. All right, it is almost 6 o'clock. Fun fact about me, I sleep in my gym clothes so that I don't have to change in the morning because we get up at 5:30. So this is what I'll be wearing to the gym tomorrow. Biker shorts have pockets on the side. They're like a green mossy color and they're from Sanita. Amazon top is like a khaki brown color and it's got a really cool back. It is far too cold to be just walking around the house in this though, since it is the middle of January. So I usually throw on a crew neck and sometimes sweatpants. This is the new show on Amazon Prime we've been watching. It's called Reacher. Had like 4.5 stars and there's only 1 season of it, but we're on episode 3 and it's really good. It's a little graphic at times, so just a heads up on that, but it also got a pretty good rating on Rotten Tomatoes, so that's why we picked it. All right, we're gonna get unready together. It's 8:25. Just to be transparent, this is when I normally get ready for bed. We get up at 5:30 in the morning and I need at least 7.5 hours of sleep, so because I kind of wake up a lot in the night, anywhere from like 30 minutes to an hour in the night, I don't just count like, oh, I go to bed at 9, I wake up at 5, that's 8 hours, because that's not accounting for any of the time it took me to fall asleep, anything like that. So my Fitbit actually tracks it for me. So last night, for example, I think I got like 7.5 hours and it told me I was awake for 30 minutes. And then typically we'll go to bed and get in bed around 8:30, and then I will be lights out by like 9 or 9:15. We read our Bible together in bed and pray before we go to sleep, and then I play music to sleep at night because I don't like the silence. But anyway, so I'm starting to get unready here. All I have to do is take off my eye makeup. I just do eyebrows and eyes, so there's like nothing else on my face. I floss, I brush my teeth, I wash my face with just water. Don't judge me, but I just do it with water. And I take my contacts and then I get in bed. This is my electric toothbrush from Amazon. I love it. The brand is Aquasonic. Also, here comes Bobby. He's gonna be like, what are you doing? What? All right, guys, it's time to go do our devotions together. Good morning, guys. 5:30 came really fast this morning. Don't make fun of these. They're the only ones they had. I know they're the kids, but I need my probiotic. Time to shower at the gym. I just got to school maybe 10 minutes ago. I already turned on my projector, got my attendance, got my slides open for the day, took off my jacket, got my protein shake. You saw that all yesterday, so I really don't feel like I need to show you again. So it looks like they sent us a written out brief of what the information would have been going over it in person today, but I think we're not having an in-person meeting because my assistant principal is out today, so I'm just going to read through the information, and then there's a Padlet assignment for us to do. So I'm gonna do this first to kind of check that off my mental to-do list, and then we'll do my normal routine of checking emails, checking Amazon storefront, checking my bank, and setting up for the day. I feel like this week in the life is kind of about my gym routine, but also talking about social media because I talked about it yesterday. I have a lot of people DMing me saying they want to start, but they don't know how. So I'll make sure to broadcast this as there's a lot of social media tips in here. That company I was talking to you guys about yesterday that was like, yeah, you have to feature the clothes in 2 Amazon Lives. And I was like, you need to make sure that you're advocating for yourself and being like, just making sure you're going to pay the rate for both Amazon Lives since you want to. And this is what I got. Everyone also knows that the current economic situation at home and abroad is not good. The economy is in severe decline and many industries are unsustainable. The budget for our cooperation has already been reduced and the high cost of cooperation is difficult to support. We have a long-term cooperative relationship. I wish we could have a discount. Can you make a deal for blank? That's why you should specify. Know your worth. This is my social media tip for today. Today's Wednesday. Wednesday's social media tip is know your worth. If it's not worth your time to do that and it's not going to perform well on your page, just don't do it. I forgot to mention this, but my mentor today is coming to observe me during math. So part of my new school's mentor program is that you get observed by your mentor and you observe your mentor. So I've already observed her in math because that was the area that I was like, I really need to learn how to teach this because it was a completely new program. All right, happy lunch break to me. It is 11:30 and the kids just left for lunch and they have PE right after. So I get an hour to myself, kid-free. I have the same thing for lunch every day. I don't think I showed you what I eat for lunch because I was in my meeting yesterday. I forgot my hard-boiled eggs. Well, normally I have 2 hard-boiled eggs, turkey pepperoni, 2 low-fat mozzarella cheese sticks, and then I have a yogurt parfait. I use the Oikos 20-gram protein vanilla single servings, and then raspberries and dark chocolate cluster kind high protein granola. And then I also usually have a protein bar. I'll eat this like either after the kids leave before I leave school or on my way home. And then every teacher needs a chocolate stash. So some chocolate turtles, if you don't know what these are. They're so good. I got them for Christmas. They're so good. It is after school. It's 3:33. I'm out of here within 12 minutes because today is the day that I'm going to Whole Foods to return that Amazon purchase that I am no longer keeping. I really try and clean up the classroom while they're getting packed up because I don't want to have to stay after school to do it. So things like changing our daily schedule for tomorrow, changing the date, cleaning up any trash, organizing things, ripping out my plans from today and getting the next sheet up for the next day. I do all that while they're getting packed up because multitasking at its finest.
Hello everybody, thank you for a fabulous Wednesday. We are down to 1 line of traffic and the buses have left, so enjoy your night. Thanks so much.
That was the cue that we get to leave. My hair is honestly very staticky today, so I just threw it up in this claw clip. Thank goodness I keep these in my backpack, like on retainer. But next stop is Whole Foods. It's 3:45. I'm leaving on time as expected. And then going home, me and Bobby have a church meeting tonight, so I think we're gonna go out to dinner before. All right, it's 4 o'clock. I am returning this white bodysuit that I thought was gonna be a Skims dupe off Amazon, which was not. It was not good quality, did not like it. 10 out of 10, do not recommend. It's 4 o'clock, did I already say that? I think so. My brain is fried after school. And then it's really easy to drop off at Whole Foods because you literally just scan a QR code and you get reimbursed within like a day or 2. All right, it is 6 o'clock and we are going to a food truck and a brewery to get some dinner before our meeting. Let's see if I got the right one. All right, I'm at church. We got our like congregational church annual meeting where we like vote on things. So this is me and Bobby's first year going. All right, we just got home from the church meeting. It's 8:30. Mornings have been really hard for us to get up, so we are going straight to bed. Good morning, guys. I feel like I slept like trash. That's what it is. Remote car starter. Best Christmas gift ever. I know I said remote starters are the best gift ever, which they are, but if you're silly like me and you forget to turn on your heat before you get out of your car the day before, then it's pointless because my car's been running for the last 10 minutes and the heat was off, so we love that. It's 6:25, just got to the gym. Pro tip, if you have a hard time getting out of your car and getting into the gym, turn the heat off. As soon as I turn that heat off, I'm not sitting in there and scrolling on my phone. These are called skull crushers for a reason, so I'm probably gonna crush my skull accidentally. That'll do it. Time to go to work. Good morning, happy Thursday. It's 7:40. I just talked to my teacher bestie for a sec. I got up my breakfast, slides are up and have been previewed. I'm checking my email. I already checked my personal email and my work email now. I'm checking my social media email, and I feel like I do that a lot with y'all now in the mornings. So I've been offering some social media advice as well. And today's saga, if you've been following along this saga of like these Amazon brands trying to basically rob me for free content, I am going to kindly respond back and say that the offer that they are giving me is simply not worth my time. They wanted, I'll be transparent. I'm like very transparent. Like you can always ask me like what I charge for things. Like I don't care, because I feel like that was something as a influencer starting, I didn't know what was like fair to ask for the amount of like followers I had and my engagement and like my reach and all that on my platforms. So this company that I've worked with before, so granted, like I have worked with them in the past, but I wasn't like, I didn't know my worth. Like basically I didn't know my worth. And then when you talk to other influencers, creators, things like that, you realize, oh, like there are brands that are willing to pay you like what's worth your time. Sometimes you get lured in by like the big brand name and then they pay you trash. Like this year I got a offer from the brand Wet n Wild, which is like a super well-known makeup brand. I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. They were going to give me like $100 to post like a bunch of stuff. And I was like, sorry, not worth it. Today's social media tip is know your worth and talk to other content creators that have been doing this for a while and just ask them, say, hey, what would you charge for this? What would, like, you know, just get some advice, because I didn't have that person to ask advice for way back when I started, and I feel like it kind of hindered me. Last piece of advice for starting up content creators, don't accept free product if you're not going to use it. I see a lot of big content creators say that they only accept PR that they actually feel like they're going to use and promote and share authentically. Sometimes, way back when, I used to get really excited about like PR because I'm like, I love getting mail and it's fun getting mail. Like I totally get that. But if you're not going to actually like enjoy it, use it, repurpose it, even donate it or give it to somebody else that you know, what happens is you collect all this stuff and then you have clutter in your house and you don't know how to get rid of it. Right, so at my school they do walkthroughs. Typically you get observed, I think 3 to 4 times here formally, and none of them are announced, but I've had 2 so far. And the principal yesterday just did like a walkthrough and it was super nice. She just emailed me. She said it was great to see the kids using poppets to just distinguish the sounds that they were hearing. They looked very engaged in the lesson. Like that's all she said, but just nice to get positive feedback, you know? Like I feel like as a teacher, administration or people walk in and you're like, you feel like, you're like, what are they gonna see? What are they gonna notice? Like, she noticed that. I noticed as she walked out that one of my students who was doing independent work, doing a color by number with markers, was making a marker sword. So I'm like, thank you for the positive feedback, because I just feel like as teachers, we just expect the worst. Like we're our toughest critics and like we're so reflective that like when administration walks in, you're like all of a sudden over analyzing every little thing that each student is doing. But anyway, I like my admin here. They're very supportive and very, very nice. All right, kids are gonna be here in 3 minutes, but I just filled this pitcher of water for science this morning. We're doing like a sand and silt investigation. So I have to fill these vials with the sand and silt so that later they can observe them with their little lenses, and then they're gonna use paper plates and spoons and stuff. I'm wrapping up lunch right now. It's 11:45. Kids will be back in about 10 minutes. Their special today's in our classroom. It's technology. I've probably said this before in either this video or another video, but they all have one-to-one Chromebooks, which is awesome. I've never had a school that has one before. So they have technology in the classroom and the technology teacher comes to our room. So I will be in the other room next door because that room's open, but we also have a grade level meeting. So I don't know about other schools, but we have a team planning meeting every week.
You can actually look at my room meeting because I'm just terrible at knowing what specials I have on what days.
You thought it was in here?
Yeah.
I have technology today, so.
Oh, well, it has to be over here.
It has to be over there.
For some reason I thought I had technology. I was like, that's why I told them, I was like, just come to our 2 rooms and it's gonna be in either of them.
Right, at least we're local.
We're
Central, if you will. See you soon. So, whenever we have team leader meetings, either my mentor next door who just walked in or me will host it because we're kind of like central to everybody else's classrooms. And we have opposite specials. So basically in the 6 specials that we have, I don't think I've ever fully explained this. Our specials is on a 6-day rotation, not on a 5-day rotation. So Mondays isn't always PE, Tuesdays isn't always technology, Wednesdays isn't always art. For us, it's shifts, which I don't like, but not my problem. I have technology today, but her class has PE. So typically it works out that if I have a in-classroom special, she has a out-of-classroom special. The only 2 specials that are in our classrooms are technology and social emotional learning. Those ones are on a cart and it comes to the classroom. For everything else, it's out of the classroom. So I'm pretty much prepped for the afternoon. I just put together my small group for my student support block. They are still doing their access testing here in 2nd grade, which means that none of my students get pulled for their EL services. So I have all of them again today in class for student support, which is right after specials. So I kind of have to figure out something for them to do while I'm running that small group, and it needs to be something that they can do independently because I cannot have them interrupting me. This probably isn't going to keep them busy for the whole time because it's just ordering these numbers from least to greatest, but I'm thinking this will keep them busy for about 10 minutes, and then after that they can just go on their Chromebooks and do either iWriting Reading or iWriting Math. I'm just quickly making my to-do list. I'm going to go head over to my mentor's room because the kids are going to be back in 1 minute and I don't like to be in here when they come back, so I'll talk to you guys after school. Oh my gosh, today had like Friday energy, but it was a Thursday.
Good afternoon. Thank you for a beautiful Thursday. We are down to 1 lane of traffic and the buses have left. Teachers, have a great night.
That's my cue. I'm just kidding. Almost like pretty much planned for tomorrow. So tomorrow's Friday, which means that we have our math quiz. Whenever the 5th day of iReady falls on a Friday, we do our math quiz. And then we usually play 99 math. We have our spelling test. I have that already out and ready to go. And then we're probably gonna do like a couple independent activities, and then it'll be time for Fun Friday. I am going to just open these boxes over here. We had some donations in the big brown boxes for snacks for our students. And of course, like, these got delivered as the kids were still here, so they were like, ah! So we got some Cheez-Its, some Snap Cheez-Its, Cheddar Cheez-Its, Rice Krispies, Pop-Tarts. This is like my dream. If my classroom had these snacks, I'd be like, oh my gosh. Bruno says it looks like rain. We don't talk about no. Pretzels, Nature Valley bars. That's gonna fall over. Nutri-Grain bars, and more Snap Cheez-Its. Behind every cute Instagram photo is a silly little teacher trying to take pictures by herself because she forgot her tripod. But we're still leaving before 4 o'clock, so still a win. I'm not sure if you've seen this process yet, but I literally just throw my backpack on the floor. I take out my laptop and leave it downstairs because I usually do work from like my couch downstairs. And Bobby's going out to dinner tonight, so I definitely will be downstairs tonight because it'll just be me. But I usually empty my gym bag, and then I put my new outfit for school tomorrow in there. So tomorrow I'm wearing my new Smiley face sweater. I'll show it to you guys. I don't think I showed it to you, so I'll show it to you. It's super cute. Sweater from Amanda Moore and Company. This is like, this just screams teacher. I showed you guys this, but this is my new gym bag from Amazon. It's like, it's pretty good. I like it. I can like just barely fit everything I need, but I do put a lot in here because like I said, I shower at the gym. I just heard Bobby's truck pull up, so I think he's home. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
What's up? How's your day?
I'm good.
Did you just make my lunch?
I haven't.
No.
Why?
I'm gonna buy lunch tomorrow.
What? Homeboy loves to buy out. Like, literally loves it. Got a little Amazon-y package today. These got here fast. That brand that I ordered the long sleeve black bodysuit from, that was like a Skims dupe, Pumi. They saw my reel, I think, that I made on Instagram, and they really liked it. So they were like, can we send you the tank top version bodysuit? So they sent me, it looks like a pink one, a brownish colored one, and maybe a gray colored one. I don't know. Let's open them up. So we got like a grayish color. That's exciting. I love that. This is like, okay, kind of like a burnty, like brownish color, I think. And the last one looks like it's gonna be hot pink, which I've actually seen this one circulating the internet, so I'm not surprised if they sent me this color. And sinking into the couch for the next 3 hours. We're gonna watch my guilty pleasure while I do stuff on my laptop. This show, I did not start watching it till last year. So I feel like people that are obsessed with this show have seen it multiple times and like have watched it for years. But I just got into it last year because my sister loves it. It's Grey's Anatomy. I'm on season 7.
Say it again for
A
the
late night snack for myself. Late night as in like, it's 7 o'clock. Frozen Reese's peanut butter cups are chef's kiss. All right, guys, I did not show you my nighttime routine because it's the same as the days before. Bobby's still not home. And I like can't sleep without him. It's like this annoying new married life habit where I just can't sleep without him here. So I love that. We're just waiting up for him, but I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Can't wait. Good morning, guys. It's almost 7 o'clock. I did not go to the gym this morning. Bobby got home really late last night. Like, of course, when I say really late, I mean like he didn't get home till like after 9 o'clock. So we didn't end up really going to sleep until 10 o'clock because I hadn't seen him all day, and like I just wanted to catch up with him. So I decided to skip the gym. I didn't really even get extra sleep this morning. It's just that like when 5:30 came around, instead of getting up, I just laid in bed. I am going skiing tomorrow for the first time this year, like this ski season. And personally, I am very, very sore from this week of going to the gym. So anyway, so I'm just like very sore, like specifically my legs. So I'm like, you know what? If I don't want to fall on my face tomorrow on the mountain, just take today off. She did a pretty good job on my eyebrows there. Anyway, so that's why I didn't go to the gym this morning, but I have to leave in like 5 minutes if I want to get to school at my normal time, so we're gonna get ready. I'm here a little bit later today, but we're still here 5 minutes before we need to be here. I usually get here around 7:30, but I don't have to be here till 7:45, so still made it. Hey, I'm at school. I've actually been at school for the last 25 minutes. I'm just quickly updating my slides. Today we have a math quiz. And I find with iReady that like the quiz questions are always really obscure. So I usually try and like practice them whole group with the kids before we take it. There's only 5 questions. So I'll typically like practice a problem that's very similar, just with different numbers. So I'm gonna put those slides in. The kids come in 20 minutes, so I don't have a lot of time. It's donut day, so I got my donut from the teacher's lounge. Vanilla frosted is the best. Don't come at me. Yep, it's indoor recess. Awesome. I put away all the snacks that we had donated yesterday. I went to go talk to my mentor teacher about science. I went to the bathroom, I got my donut. I also forgot I have a student whose birthday is on Monday. We won't be here for the holiday, so I have to get her birthday keychain. These are from Amazon, they're super easy to assemble. Hey, hello, it's lunchtime. Thank God, I'm not even that hungry. I'm just like, oh, so tired. Putting away their math scores, or their math tests for today. I graded them during recess. I'm putting those in my file folder over here. And then I am gonna put their copy, I make a copy of it so that parents can see it. I put that in their mailbox to take home. Now it's time to figure out who did not write their name on their math test. All right, it's Friday. More importantly, end of the day Friday. That's the best part of Friday. I am busting out of here so fast. You have no idea. It is not even 3:30 yet. So I literally just sat back down. I didn't even take off my jacket, because usually I'll take off my jacket and like do things for like 15 minutes and then leave. Nope, today we're literally just leaving. Only thing I have to do is make a quick parent phone call. That is a positive one. I've been trying to do that more often and call home about positive things, so that's what I'm about to do. Made a pit stop because we need to go and get some gas because we are almost on empty. I was 42 miles, which probably isn't close to empty, but gives me anxiety. I just got home. This is the earliest I've ever gotten home. I literally left work so fast that like the parent pickups were still getting picked up. So the principal came over the intercom and was like, "You guys are free to go." I was like, "Bye." I've never left so fast in my life. Not because it was a bad day, I'm just so tired. Thankfully, it is a 3-day weekend, so I have 1 extra day, which is like literally wonderful because 1 extra weekend day means 1 less teaching day. Obviously, you can do math. Tomorrow, we are going skiing, so I need to get my like bag packed, but it's only 4:20, so I just need to put away all my stuff for my lunch, which I'm doing right now. I'm gonna run the dishwasher tonight. I do have to do a Amazon Live really quick. Bobby's showering, so I'm gonna do that. But I'm going to pack my ski bag. I'm going to do my Amazon Live, and while I'm doing the Amazon Live, I'm going to drink my cold brew shake. And then after my Amazon Live, I'm getting into comfy clothes. I want to stay in this for the Amazon Live because I feel like it's really cute. But after that, I'm getting into my comfy clothes. And me and Bobby are going to finish watching, probably not finish watching, but do another couple episodes of our Amazon Prime show we've been watching called Reacher. My least favorite thing about doing an Amazon Live is that I come into like a room like my living room or my guest room or my spare room or whatever, and I compile all of this crap to show people, and then I have to put it away. I hate that. Time to shower because my hair is so greasy. I cannot go a day without washing it. It's real bad. All right, I just took off all my makeup. I showered. I put on my new sports bra from Amazon. I love her. And my Lululemon cheetah print leggings. I'll wear this to skiing tomorrow, like underneath my base layer, so I put it on now so I don't have to change in the morning because it's gonna be early. It's gonna be like 6 a.m. leave time. Like we're gonna leave at 6 a.m. So anyway, it's 5:30. I think I'm gonna end the vlog just because for the rest of the night I'm literally just picking up my outfit for tomorrow, packing my ski stuff, and eating dinner with Bobby, and then watching our show and going to bed early. So thank you guys so much for watching this week in the life. The focus was kind of like gym content and home content and social media tips and a little bit of teaching. So hopefully you enjoyed it. This is my first time doing like a full week in the life. I feel like that wasn't just at my school. Like I've done week in the lives before where I just did the school stuff, and this is my first time doing like the home stuff too. So I hope you enjoyed it. Feedback is always encouraged and helpful, and I love you guys so much, and thank you for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and go follow me on my other platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Like to Know It, Amazon, all the things. Love you guys.